All right, so main thing of the basics of algebra stuff is variables. Variables build to expressions, expressions build to equations. All of those should sound familiar to you, but besides variables, I'm not going to put variables up there because I know you know what variables are. But tell me the difference between an expression and an equation. You should know that. Stop and think. Expression, equation. What's it look like in your mind? Caleb? Equation has an equal sign. So, since what you're saying is this, it translates to, that's incomplete. If we were comparing it to English, it'd be like a phrase. The equation would be like a sentence. So, give me an example of an expression then, knowing that. Lisa, give me an example of an expression. 2 plus 2. There's an expression. Give me an example using Lisa's to make it an equation. Luz. Start with Lisa's. There you go. Right? So I know you all know that, but it doesn't hurt to refresh. What we're looking at though is we're reminding ourselves how to build these. So if you think of words, what's a way that I could describe that equation or expression? In words, if I didn't know what that said, besides saying x plus 2, remember all those keywords we had in the lists that we made to know whether it was addition, subtraction, etc.? What could you say to describe that phrase to me? Preston, give me one. That's very true, but not what I'm asking. I'm asking in words. How would you describe that?
You can use a variable plus 2.
I could. How about if I say a number? What's another way to say plus 2? Added to 2. Okay. Give me one that has a little bit different wordage. Olivia, what do you think? What was the other way to say plus something? Or maybe we should get our 7th grade notebooks and look at the list. Should we? God bless you. Not coming to you? What? I didn't hear what you said.
I said with, but I'm
Oh, no? Axon? Okay, I know our brains are fried, but how about 2 more? Then a number? How about a number increased by 2? Sound familiar? God bless you. What's the key word that's going here? The blank of a number and 2. Angela?
sum.
Sum. That is not a limited list. Those are some ways to write those, to write that phrase. Give me some keywords for, can I go to the next one? You're still writing?
Yes.
Give me some for subtraction. What's some words for subtraction, Chloe? Less than. Oh, remember that one? When, oh, here we go again. Interesting. Remember when we had 4 less than a number? How did we write that? Remember that was a key phrase, Skylar, do you remember? The less than made us do what?
Subtract.
Yes, but how would you write that as an expression?
4 minus 10.
Try again.
X minus 4.
Yeah, remember that? It meant x minus 4, because the less than meant we were taking it away from that one. Another one for subtraction. Good. Fewer. Fewer than. Paxton, another one.
Different.
Difference. Smaller than. Decreased by.
Shrink.
I don't think I've ever seen that one, but I suppose if it said a number, would you say shrinking? I think shrunken would be the word, but I've never seen that one. Okay, how about multiplication? Give me some important ones. Evelyn, give me one.
Times.
Sure. Lily, give me one. The answer to multiplication is a
Product.
good girl. Product. Other ones that went in here, remember when sometimes we saw the word of, like half of, or sometimes the word by, multiply 3 by 5. We saw words like double and triple. It meant that those were going to be multiplied by the number, etc. And then how about division? This one's a little weirder. There's not as many clear-cut words, but there's definitely some phrases and words that we could put down. Eric, can you think of what the answer to division problems is called? Or any other thing about division you want to do. I bet you it's behind the head somewhere. Find it up there. Looking in the right place. Answer to division is what's the word on the top six? Can you see it? Next to the equivalent. Your prescription needs to be checked. This one. Up higher. Higher. Quotient. Quotient. There you go. Couple other ones for division. Caleb? Yes. I'm not gonna write that one. That's another word that makes us take something and break it into parts. Maybe like separated by, sometimes even separated equally by, okay, I think that's good. What we're gonna use is a workbook page together first. Cutting it off for our friends at home right now. Is it off?
Absolutely.